What is going on, everybody? I am back with another video on the channel, and in today's video we're going to be putting Vince Carter on the current day Raptors. So the modern era Raptors with Vince Carter is going to be insane. They do kind of need a center more than a shooting guard, but I think Vince Carter is going to be a lot of fun to have on that team with a lot of wings. So if you guys do enjoy this video, please don't forget to leave a like and a subscribe if you want to. We're on the road to 100 subs. We're posting content every few days here, so be sure to sub if you want to see all this content. So here's the team in NBA 2K23. Vince Carter on the Raptors, 90 overall, so not too bad. I did take him from the Kobe era, so that's going to be his rating. Other than that, we got the same team, so it's going to be Van Fleet, Carter, Trent Jr., Anunoby, Porter, Barnes, Boucher, Siakam, and Achua. That's going to be the starting 10 or 9 it is. We're in that rotation for the year, so we're not starting, whatever. The 10-man rotation, the 9-man rotation. So yeah. Okay, so we're at the deadline. We're 36-20. It's pretty solid, but I think we should be better, honestly. I might make a move for like a backup point guard or something. Vince Carter's actually progressed by 1 overall, so that's a good sight to see. But I think we need like a better backup point guard because we don't have any at the moment, so maybe we'll try to make a move for one of those. And I just found a beautiful trade to do. Derrick Rose, welcome to Toronto. We're only giving up Khem Birch, Malachi Flynn, and our first, and we get Derrick Rose on the team, so that's a big pickup for the Raptors. So at the end of year 1, Luka is your MVP. Vince could not do it. We'll see what he averaged in a minute here. Anything different than normal? Nothing really. Yeah, we'll see how many wins we got too as well. So no Raptors on the teams either, so that's actually kind of disappointing. Not even defensive, actually. Vince Carter on the defensive team. He put up 24, 5, and 5. Pretty solid stats. I think he deserved a first team with our record. I don't know what it is, but I think it's pretty solid. But we ended up being the 3rd seed. So then we ended up winning 52 games, so it's pretty good. We're up there with the leaders of the pack. Who did the Bulls get? They had nobody, and they just were that good. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, we're going against the Atlanta Hawks first round. They got their backcourt. It's not going to be easy. They did trade Clint for somebody, looks like, because he's not on the team right now. So let's see if we can beat him. So game 1, we do take that one. Derrick Rose off the bench with a nice impact, 28 points. On very efficient numbers, it's 9 for 11. Vince Carter also had a good stat line. Game 2, Vince Carter came into play. 5 blocks, wow. That's pretty good. Game 3, we take that one as well. Scotty Barnes and Vince Carter both came into play. That's kind of the duo. Oops, I just simulated the wrong, it's okay. But we ended up putting a tray at 40 and 11, but Siakam was the leader in that game. So in the second game, second series, we had the Celtics. A lot of questions surrounding their coach, but it's 2K, so it doesn't really matter in this. Let's see if we can beat them. They were a 7th seed though, so I'm not too scared of them. Let's see though. Game 1, we take that with ease. Vince Carter, 28 and 6. We do lose game 2 though. Tatum was 70, or what? I can't. 37-7. Tatum 42 points. Come on, we gotta take this game here. We go down 3-2, 3-1. Gotta make some adjustments right now. All right, so it's game 5. It could be our final game. We do take it though. We do force a game 6. Tatum had a great game, but Carter, 23 points, not terrible. Come on, get eliminated. We'll be back next year though. And the Grizzlies win the finals, and Ja is your MVP. The only key guy we have to worry about bringing back here is Van Fleet, and it looks like he's going to sign for a pretty team-friendly deal here, so we should get with this deal. And yeah, most likely we do get him, and other than that, we're looking pretty good. So player progression here, don't look at Carter's numbers because that's flawed. But Scotty Barnes goes up 4. And Anunoby goes up 1, Trent 2. D-Rose goes down only 2, so that's not terrible for a 34-year-old. Achua actually goes up 2. Other than that, everyone stays around the same, which is pretty solid. I also picked up Montrezl Harrell for the team because I thought maybe one of these would go down, but I was wrong, so that's okay though. So this is the official lineup of the next year. Here we go. We got Van Vliet, Carter, Anunoby, Barnes, Siakam. Our bench is pretty decent too. I mean, 76 and plus is not bad for our bench. And for a team with this starters, it's pretty good. If you guys are enjoying this video, be sure to leave a like right now. Just do it right now real quick and get it over with. It would be much appreciated. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. So at the deadline, we're only 34 and 22, which is not great, but like, it's decent. Like, I don't know what to do. Like, this feels like it should be better than that number. Maybe we move on from Boucher and try to get like a 80 overall backup at power forward. I'm not sure what we do here, honestly. Maybe we have to move on from Siakam, because maybe he's not a center. He's just not a center. So maybe we do that. Let's try that out. Okay, so this trade package is literally OP. Look at this, guys. So just Pascal and Montrezl Harrell on a pick. It can get me Jared Allen and Kevin Love, Paul George and Clint Capella. We're getting a Rose, which is, I mean, it wouldn't matter really. Domantas Sabonis and Fox. Like, I was hoping for just Sabonis in a trade like this. Like, that's insane. Like, I might have to do that trade. So I think I'm gonna have to do this trade because we need a center. We also get De'Aaron Fox. So that's like a major thing. We do this trade and then we can just move Rose to the 2 or just not play Rose at all. So let's do that. So this is the team after that trade. Like, look at how insane this roster is. It goes 81 plus to there, and then it's like 78, 79, 77. Like, I'm running 11 man for now, but in the playoffs we can run like a 9-man with Porter instead of Rose and have a really solid team. So of course Luka wins our MVP, averaging 35, 10, 10. Who even cares about that, man? Like, he wins every time. But Tyler Hero I thought that was 6-man, but any Raptors up here though? Vince didn't crack anything. Didn't even make a team this year for defense either. So what seed we end up being? We ended up being the 3rd seed once again with that same roster, or totally different roster, but not totally, but you know what I mean. Vince Carter kind of have a down year numbers wise, but his efficiency was greatly there. Obviously he's playing a lot of more scores. But yeah, this team is literally insane. Like, we had so many people average 10 points per game. How many is that? Literally 8. And some of them 23, 16, 15. Like, that's not bad numbers at all. So that's pretty insane to me. And we ended up winning 51 games. So we were tied with the Heat. One more game we would have beat the Heat in the other 2nd seed, but the Cavs are looking really good, obviously. It's going to be a tough team to beat. Alright, we got Detroit in the 1st round. They got Killian Hayes just starting point guard. What happened? I don't even know. This team looks weird, but they got Phillip early. I think he was a rookie of the year. So this team's gonna be interesting. They're a young, very young team, and we're experienced. I think we should be able to take this series. Game 1, we do take Vince Carter 32 points. Game 2, they take it 32 again from Vince, but that rookie put up 30. Cade Cunningham had a good game, but not good enough. Look at this team, man. Sabonis had a great game. They tie it up at 2-2. Vince had an awful night, and we go down 3-2. All right, and this is it. If we lose this game, we're out, and we lose it. Are you serious? How is this team losing? We're doing one more year. Okay, so we brought everyone back, and then we're trading Boucher and Van Vliet in this pick because we wanted to upgrade at the backup 4, and we did get that, and we're also staying the same at point guard basically, and we still have Derrick Rose. He did regress more, but I think this is a great trade, and we couldn't really trade Rose because he's like 36 and he's like invaluable. So Luka wins his 3rd MVP in a row. No sign of Vince Carter or anyone like that from the Raptors. And yeah, so anyone on the team is from the Raptors finally, and there is not. No defensive teams, no nothing. So we actually ended up being the 2 seed. Okay, so we actually struggled through the year, and we actually were better than last time. So that's surprising because, like I said, we were bad. But we actually had 1 game worse than last year, but we ended up being that 2nd seed, like I said. We'll see how this goes. So we're playing against the Heat. Hopefully they're like old, right? They got Tobias Harris too. Jimmy Butler. Emmanuel Mudiay as their starting point guard is wild. But Jimmy's not old enough yet. He's not regressing. So he probably regresses after this here. But game 1, they do take. Oh, come on, guys. We can't just go a whole video without winning anything. We do win that game. Scotty Barnes had a great game. Game 3, who even is that? But we got the win nonetheless. We do take game 4. Come on, we're not blowing 3-1 leads out there, right? Vince Carter, great game. He is averaging a lot of blocks, I noticed. And we actually advanced finally. Vince Carter put 21 down. So we advanced on to face the Milwaukee Bucks. Do they still have their core? They don't have Middleton, but they do have Wesley Cotton, Dylan Brooks, and Miles Turner. And Holiday's regressing, so it's an interesting team. They're still good. Are they great? Are they a championship team though? I think we're better. Vince Carter put on a great showing in that one. We do go up 2-0. Another great game from Vince and Barnes. 3-0. Holiday 45 points, but it's not enough. And game 4 they take. Come on, just finish them off. We do that. In that game, Vince Carter put 26 and 8. So now we're going against these dreaded Cavs. We could have made that Jared Allen trade and broke them up. I should have done that trade. And they got Sadiq Bey somehow. Like, how did they just get better? Like, look at their team. Like, our teams match up really well. We're both very good at every position. We'll see what happens. It's a long series here, or a big series. In an all-around game, we get it done. They do take game 2 though. Vince Carter 38 and 12. That's insane. They take game 3. It's not looking good. We do take game 4 though. Tie back up. Vince all-around stats. They take game 5. Garland, what a heck of a game on Garland. This is it. We take him to game 7 though. 30 points for Vince Carter, triple-double from Sabonis. And this is it, guys. Get off to a good start. We do not do that. Off to a bad start. Second half team, though. Maybe we're a second half team. And we're not really. Yes, we are. Slow it down. Get back in this game, Raptors. Come on. And we lost. We had no playoff success at all. We got to a conference finals. That's the best we did. And I'll show you the team. Look at this team, man. How did we not get to the finals with this team? De'Aaron Fox, Vince Carter, Anunoby, Barnes, Sabonis, Trent, Dinwiddie, Chua, Finney Smith. We are 9 80s deep and then a 78. So in this playoff rotation, there's not one moment on the floor we're playing under 80 overall and we lose. We have a 92 and a 90. This game makes 0 sense. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like. I'll be back in a couple days, so see you in that one. Peace.